Hello, this is Palicopad and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. I know it's pretty much the same as what I did last time. I'm recording this one straight after. I haven't had a thought about what I'm going to do. Does probably mean though, if you've seen the last episode, I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of jibber jabbering in between each go. Simply because I haven't spoken properly on video for 2 weeks. And I'm feeling revived, I'm feeling witty, I'm feeling Theosaurus-y like because I can't think of a better word, which is probably sort of against what a thesaurus is, but never mind. Oh god. Welcome back, guys, as you can see. Okay, never mind. We're cracking on with the 1920s porn star Ada Lovelace. We are on expedition 3 of 6. Things are going splendidly. We haven't got a very large lead, but we do have a lead nonetheless. We have lots of monies, and we have 3 interesting places to go to. We have the unseen drylands, we have the forgotten desert, and we have the strange desert. Now, looking at it, you would instantly think that the unseen drylands has a cenote. Cenote? Is that how you say it? Cenote? It's that pool, the first one on the left-hand side. So that's going to offer us either an interesting place to go next time or some sort of enemy to kill on the map. Now we also have a missionary and a village and a couple of shrines. On the Forgotten Desert, not a lot. There's a village and a shrine. Yeah, just the one. The Strange Desert. It has a village and it has a shrine and it has a lot of tombs. The problem is, mummies generally are pretty powerful, and I haven't got the most confidence in the band of people I have at the moment. Obviously, this might change depending on if we get anyone come up who complements the trek well when we go to recruit after this page. But we can't see that page yet. We have to make the decision on the people we have right now. Screw it. Let's go to the Strange Desert. The air was fresh and tasted of salt as I hurried to the harbour. There were still some preparations necessary, so I spent my time on the deck, enjoying the cool breeze. Be careful of the cool breeze, Ada, that's all I shall say. I went to Land's End in Cornwall last week. The weatherman told me it was going to be overcast and would remain so until the third or fourth hour of the afternoon, 3 or 4 p.m. if you will. And we got there at midday, and true enough, it was overcast, so I had a hoodie with me. I was wearing my 3/4 lengths because, hey, I'm on holiday. My calves deserve to see the sunshine. They don't usually come out. And there I was, enjoying the mist-like, eerie essence of being at the most southwesterly point in the whole of the UK, where that interesting sign is, where you can spend £10 to have your town of where you're from pop up. There was someone from Australia there, which was pretty cool, and a lot of Germans, a few Japanese, quite a multinational place really. And anyway, besides the point, and we were going there, and it was misty, and it burnt off in half an hour. To which point there was this lovely breeze, but the sun was shining, and I walked. Oh, it was about 12 kilometers that day with a girlfriend in the sun. To which point, with no UV factor, what's it called? That stuff I don't use, like sunblock type stuff, because it said it was going to be overcast. It wasn't going to be warm. Well, it was going to be warm, but it wasn't going to be sunny, so I didn't think I needed any. So at the moment, due to the cool breeze and there not being a warmth on me, I then spent the next day sunburnt, which was awesome. Nothing like having a sunburnt neck. But anyway, I digress. A collector of sorts approached me with a request. He asked us to obtain a mysterious idol that was said to be located in a village in the area of our upcoming expedition. He promised to reward us handsomely if we were able to return with it. Why not? Let's do it. We let the last villagers off. They weren't the nicest to us. They conned us out of some materials for a half-rotten peach. So screw them. He nodded gratefully and wished us luck on our expedition. I was proud to see that my fame had spread word amongst adventurous spirits. Many new recruits showed up, curious to find out more about the strange lands we were headed to. Who did I want to recruit? I'd be up for an addition. Don't listen to that person! Take me! You guys are coming already. What? I don't understand why you're bickering between yourselves. You're coming. You're in. You're in the group, guys. You are wearing the membership ring, and you've had male bonding over dice and probably a couple of smooches just to keep each other company on those long dark nights, because Ada Lovelace is all loosened up from being a 1920s porn star. We say no more about this. We try and keep it child friendly here. I was proud to see that I've read that bit. So do we want Cyrus Lawrence, the cultist? Or do we want Jacques Gelin, the cook? Or do we want Priscilla Catley, the cultist? Who looks more manly than Cyrus does, who's a male. But other than that, there's not a lot of difference. Nobody, surprisingly enough, on this round actually has any negative trait, which is unusual. They can all hold 2 dice. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of the cook. As it stands, though, I don't want to be overladen with attack dice. So I'm going to take the cook. Jacques, welcome. We could use a cook and welcome Jacques Gelin in our trek. I rejoiced as the ship was ready to head for distant shores. I rarely burn food, not since the accident. Crap. Let's purchase some equipment. Alright, so once again we have no whiskey, of course, because I have a soldier who would give me extra sanity if we had whiskey. So why would you give me whiskey? Let's take all of the chocolates. We have 15 chocolate overall, which is pretty cool. We're doing okay for rope. I think it makes sense to stock up, though, with the amount of tombs and whatnot. So let's take all the rope. Let's take all the torches. Let's take some first aid kits. We've got 4. Can we take 4? We can afford 4 just about. That's fine. Bullets, not too fussed about. Yeah, not at that price. Yeah, I think we're done. There's no need for machetes. We're in the desert. Cost and flares, if I had a sailor, I probably would have taken those instead. But, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. I rejoiced as our ship was ready to leave the harbour. Let's set sail on Expedition 3 into the unknown, generating jungles in the desert, supposedly. We won't look any deeper into that than that. It is a 4-region map. We are in the... Oh, pressy buttons. Make things go quicker. We're in the northwest. Early this morning, we reached the land of our upcoming adventure. I was curious to find what adventures were waiting for us here. 4 standing. That is pretty darn good. Glad I chose that medal. +4 already. Right, so let's refill the water. We're going to be needing that. I was sure to pack some extra water rations from the ship's provisions. I had to carefully consider our options and be prepared as possible for our upcoming expedition. However, I had not formed this sentence correctly. However, I had to get moving to prevent my rivals getting a noticeable head start in their expeditions. Well, let's begin the expedition then. Let's not dilly-dally. Jeez. Right, so, first things first, we didn't press the abacus on the last expedition. So, let us press the abacus now. Hey! So, we have a stone circle. Is that it? And it's 25 days till next use of any nearby statues and stone circles. Okay, so we have a stone circle near us. So, I presume it'd be better to get in the centre of each region and then use the abacus. Well, with that in mind, and knowing that we've got 3, 2, yeah, it's going to be 2 either way, isn't it? Although that doesn't cost us any water at all. But I think regardless, it's going to cost us 2 water because there's two deserts either way, so we're not going to get around that. So let's go there first and see what that is. Ah, and there's the 3rd. Awesome. Ooh. We approached an old campsite. It must have been here for a long time. The skeleton of what must have been a French explorer stared at us through hollow eye sockets. Why is it always the French? Are the French that bad at exploring? Like, historically, I don't know. So I'm not going to, you know, say it is or it isn't. But it's always a French explorer. That's all I'll say. Search the area. My instinct told me we would find something of value here. We spread out and searched the area. We're delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. Ooh, ooh, mine. Right, on that point, let's go back to the ship. Very good. And from there, let's return to the ship. We returned to our ship. I felt homesick all of a sudden and wondered how much longer I would need to stay out here. Well, a little bit longer, yeah, I'm afraid. But we shall refill the water. Ooh! I made sure to pack some extra water rations from the ship's provisions. How? Ooh! I didn't realise it's stacked over 10. Refill water. Oh, it's stacked to 20. Ah, awesome. Yeah, fine. Great. Awesome. No problemo. Let's go to the stone circle. No need to come back here now. We came across a stone circle that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Maybe they formed a kind of map. So I can reveal an area, or I can reveal villages. Well, we've got plenty of water now. We've got plenty of chocolate, although it's probably going to melt in the sun, but I digress. And we can just about use the abacus soon. I think it's more fruitful to reveal the villages and find out where we can get rid of this this animal tooth we've been holding on to. So let's reveal the villages. Ah, good times. Awesome. Well, at least they're happy with us anyway. And that is the region sorted. Today we reached a village. The people here looked like well-armed and formidable warriors. As we arrived, seemingly the whole village surrounded a mysterious-looking idol. I could tell they were performing some kind of ceremony. We tried to not disturb their doing while unpacking our crates. A precious-looking stone idol was placed in the village centre. We were guided by a crowd of cheering kids into the village. We seem to be very popular in this region. Cool. In which case, let us trade. Alright, so let's get rid of the animal tooth. And let's take the viewing distance mushroom. Ooh. And you can have a rope for your troubles. 2 ropes for your troubles? 2 ropes, sir. Okay. That is fine. Yes. Good. I came to an agreement with the villagers. Let us rest. As darkness fell, the natives lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. The natives were very hospitable, and we spent an enjoyable evening with them. Oh, God, why can't they just be nasty to me? It's a lot easier to steal from people when they're nasty to you. Oh, and as it turns out, they're going to kick our ass. Good times. The villagers caught us as we tried to steal the idol. They were furious and drew their weapons. We made haste and ran as fast as we could before they were able to attack. It would be wise never to return to this place. Well, that's all right. We've still got a good standing with them, although they're not happy. They're not happy. And as it turns out, we only have the one question mark. And there must be a magnetic mountain around somewhere because the compass is going absolutely doolal at the moment. Fireplace. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We could go to the west and take on the giant bird, but I would argue that the pyramid is going to be somewhere northwest anyway. So let's go south. Let's travel down to this one down here. 41 and 2 water. So we'll have 40 and just risk the 1. Oh dear. Wow! Oh, you're not messing about, are you? Native Shaman, 6 of 6. Native Shaman, 6 of 6. Native Scout, 6 of 6. Native Scout, 6 of 6. Native Warrior, 8 of 8. Native Warrior, 8 of 8. Have some dynamite. Boom. What can we do with you? We can do that. Okay, now I could risk here the trying to get the head on the eye. That would be, I believe, a predetermined explosion, which means we don't get any group damage, which would be good. Let's try rolling. Or planned explosion, multi-attack. Cool. So that's those taken care of. We probably prefer the defensive. No, we'll keep the hand and roll again. Oh, okay. What's that? Kick for 3. I'll take you down. And another kick for 3. Awesome. We stripped what was useful from the dead, which is a lot. We can't carry everything. Right, well, the mushroom stack, so we'll take those. No one's... we got first aid, so arguably we don't need the red mushroom. And we could take the spear instead, and that is extra rolls in battle. Sorry I'm stalling, I'm just thinking, is it worth stacking the water to 20, getting rid of the 5 and then taking the mushrooms instead? Thing is, all you need is an elongated, that was the word I was trying to get out there, an elongated desert stretch to just scupper you on your water intake. So I'm probably going to leave the mushroom. It's not worth too much. Let's crack on. Oh, we picked up a sanity too. Oh, come on. I've just... Do I need to kill the entire population of this tribe to get them to stop chasing me? It might come to that. It might come to that. That's what we want. Another dynamite thrown in for good measure. Get rid of the majority of them. What happens when I do that? Evade. Shield. No, we don't want that. 2 on each. Excuse me. Now, you've got to think about this. There's going to be loot dropping. So, what if we threw the 2 spears in? Spear defense, damage 4, shield 3. Let's take that. What's a spear worth by itself? Nothing. Anything? No. In which case, let's use the kick. Get rid of him. We stripped what was useful from the dead. More spears. Right, so... boo! Should have taken the mushrooms. Okay, well, they stack. I'm not too worried about spear now, because the mushrooms outweigh the spears. And we'll take the mangoes. Oh, the mangoes, not peaches. I do apologise. And we shall eat the mangoes straight away. Cool. I think the village have settled down now. They've come to... No, not to mess with me. I said don't mess with me. No, they're still chasing. Okay. We'll just have to run away from them. Everyone was seemingly relieved to arrive at the oasis, a truly wondrous place surrounded by nothing but an endless sea of sand. I wish we could stay here longer. Let us... can we refill water? That's just going to take us to silly numbers, isn't it? Let's not refill the water. Let's rest overnight. I told to pack down the trek I told to pack down the trek and told the people to rest. It was a pitch black night as we sat and stared into the campfire. This night we had a supernatural occurrence. The ghosts of dead natives approached us. They mourned about their deaths, caused by unnatural monsters that were breeding in a nearby cave. If we'd kill the monsters, they promised that we'd find a worthwhile magical reward on their corpses. Ooh! We'll accept it. We accepted their plea and promised to hunt down their killers. They seemed grateful and told us about the location of a cave. Afterwards, they disappeared into the darkness of the night. Wow! Guess we're heading for that cave then. Oh. Our time here was well spent. I would miss the cool air by the oasis water. We need to scarper, because we need to get rid of the tribespeople behind us. So, let's crack on to the most southern point of the question marks, which is our first tomb. A small pyramid had been nearly completely enveloped by the sand. It is likely to be a grave built by an ancient civilization. A small opening led into the darkness. Let's have a look. We entered the dark tomb. Mankind had not set foot within here for hundreds of years. In the centre of the room lay a stone sarcophagus. Let's open said sarcophagus. The smell of rotten decay filled the air as we pushed the heavy cover off the sarcophagus. Inside we found a perfectly preserved mummy. All of a sudden it started to twitch and limp and chase towards us. Crap. Flee. Our only hope was to retreat. I found that while running we dropped some of our inventory. Considering what we could have lost, that wasn't too bad, in all fairness. Will the water stack? Yes, it will. Cool. In which case, let's crack on to the next question mark, I guess. And let's get around to the far side of it. Get that region point. Boom. Oh, another tomb. Oh, wow. They're not messing about, are they? Let's examine the tomb. A small pyramid had been nearly completely enveloped by the sand. It is likely to be a grave built by a long-forgotten civilization. A small opening led into the darkness-centered tomb. This place scares me. We stumbled into the pyramid. Mankind had not set foot within here for hundreds of years. In the centre of the room lay a stone sarcophagus. Please! I've got space for a mummy. Dust filled the air as we lifted the cover from the sarcophagus. Inside we found a perfectly preserved mummy. All of a sudden it started to twitch and limp and chase towards us. They have stupid health. 20 health. Can you believe that? Flee. Well, arguably I've got the first aid kits. Okay. Let's throw in a dynamite. Let's get the dynamite used. Planned explosion. Awesome. Oh god. Attack. We can do a kick. Let's roll because the running man is just as useful as the sword with the hands and the shields. Unless it doesn't come up at all, that is. Oh crap. Okay. Well, do your worst. Ow. 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 Can I use dynamite again? Thank you. Multi-attack, damage of 2. Oh, and I haven't got my I haven't got my blue dice anymore. Jeez. If I've rolled, so I have to use it. Okay. What's the kick, isn't it? So let's do the kick. Let's do the dynamite explosion. And let's do the attack. And let's just hope for the best. Please. Please. Oh, God. Okay. Stop messing me about. Thank you. Jeez. We stripped what was useful from the dead. Does that include ourselves? Give me that money. Wow. Okay, right. So let's use the red mushroom. We set up camp to consume the mushrooms. So we'll give that to myself. Ada Lovelace ate the mushroom with great delight. She started spouting gibberish and danced around. Afterwards, she reported a rapid wound healing. And then we shall use it on... Heyo! Heyo! Ate the mushroom with great delight. He went into some sort of trance for several hours. Afterwards, he was miraculously healed. Good to know. However, the mind of Heyo had brought something back from that trance. He started behaving weirdly. What did you pick up? Paranoia. That's fine. And then let's use the first aid kits. We set up camp to treat the injured. Heal Jacques. We use the first aid kit to treat the injuries of Jacques. He had some colour return to his cheeks afterwards, and let's heal up Captain Fred. And again, he had more colour in his cheeks. Is everyone up to top health now? Yes, cool. Okay, arguable whether that was worth it or not. Let's crack on. And oh, 43. Oh, we've got plenty of chocolate. 39 to 43. That's as close as we're going to get it. I haven't come across any decent areas to use these blue mushrooms up yet. What's that? Desert scorpion. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to be fighting something in that cave as well, aren't we? I suppose. Let's use a mushroom. Really? What? You didn't. With that close to that question mark and that looking distance mushroom does nothing. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. God damn it. Okay. To the cave. Explore said cave. We found the cave. It seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch to explore its secrets. Okay, let's light the torch and explore. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found the nest the native ghost had told us about. Everything was covered in spider webs, and rotten, cracked open bones were scattered across the floor. Before we were able to investigate further, we heard discomforting clicking sounds. It was too late when I realised we had made a terrible mistake. We were attacked by a pack of giant spiders. Ah! Oh, okay. And we have 310 health apiece. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can get a planned explosion. We can. That's a good start. So that knocks them all down. We can also get 2 lots of attack. I am going to hold the hands and let the reds roll for headbutts. Looking for headbutts. Well, oh, kicks even. Kicks is good enough. We can get rid of the one spider, which isn't too bad, I guess. Please be nice. Piercing legs. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's go for another planned explosion. Awesome. Planned explosions are on our side. We stripped what was useful from the remains. Oh, a pumpkin lantern. A peculiar lantern made from a hollowed pumpkin. There is no rational explanation for its strong light source, but it seems to never deplete. Ah, interesting. We'll definitely have that. So there's no need for torches now. Spider legs. The rather spiky end of a severed spider leg. It stinks with greenish slime, and the greenish slime is still oozing from it. It'll be interesting to see how much those are to trade, but what to get rid of. I'm quite happy to get, for the quantity, of getting rid of the horn flute. Or am I? No. Let's get rid of the blue mushrooms and take those. 9 meat. Yeah. Generally would be good. In fact, let's take the 9 meat. Close. Because we have a chef, we can then cook the meat. And then eat the meat? Yeah, it's only 2, but it's free sanity and it frees up the space, which is cool. We really want to get to the next question mark without annoying the scorpion. So let's go for there. Hopefully the natives will stay away. It's a tomb. It's a tomb. Let's examine the tomb first. A small pyramid just barely reached out of the dunes. It is likely to be a grave built by an ancient civilization. A small opening led into the darkness. Entered the tomb. We entered the dark tomb. Mankind had not set foot within here for hundreds of years. In the centre of the room lay a stone sarcophagus. Come on! 2 out of 3 have been live mummies. What really, realistically, are the chances of this third one being the same? Come on. The odds have to be in my favour. Surely. Surely. Dust filled the air as we pushed the heavy cover off the sarcophagus. Inside we found a perfectly preserved mummy. All of a sudden it started to twitch and limp and chase after us. I've got too many valuable things to start running away. What to do? What to do? I'm going to have to flee. I'm going to have to flee. I can't afford to lose anyone now. We've got the tribesman on our tail. We've got a big bloody scorpion next to us. We have to flee. We got off lightly. We had to retreat. The group was scared and exhausted afterwards. We got off very lightly. Let's use the horn. Oh. Sleeping for 3 days. Oh, okay. We don't have to use the horn. Let's cross. Let's cross the next question mark. Let's see what it is before making another decision. And we have a camp. It's a camp. It's a camp. We found an old campsite, the remains of an expedition that had failed long before us. The few mortal remains were long rotten and overgrown by the voracious plant life. Okay, I'll have to take your word for it on that. Let's search the area. I was sure we would find something valuable here. I told the people to form small teams and investigate their surroundings. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. More rope. Money for old rope, as they say. Right, okay. It's pretty obvious that the pyramid is going to be up top. We haven't picked up the region point here. I am not likely to be able to find the other thing and the other question mark in this region and still make it out of here alive. So here's how I'm going to play it. I am going to go straight north, open up the area here to get around to this question mark. I am then going to reassess my situation. I may end up using the horn. 36. Jeez, this is going to be pushing it close. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to hazard a guess. Oh, that came luckily enough. I'm going to hazard a guess that this one here is going to be the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's in a blanked off area, which is usually how the pyramids are formed. Anyway, let's rest. We found an oasis, a refuge of life, surrounded by nothing but an endless sea of sand. Let us rest. We settled down and allowed everyone to rest. It seemed like that everyone had lost hope. We barely managed to collect enough wood to light a campfire. Jacques Julien approached me with a desperate look on his face. He had misplaced his father's pocket watch. He begged me to stay around the area to search for it. I knew we could easily lose a day or two here. Well, there's a good chance we can find it, so let's stay in search. Boo! Boo! We spent some time to look for the missing object. Captain Fred criticised my decision to waste time here and did not help in the search. Unfortunately, we still came up empty-handed and had to continue our expedition without the severely missed item. Sorry, Jacques. I am very sorry. Okay, so we are on 40 sanity. As much as I wanted to stay, adventure was calling us. The oasis had been a perfect resting spot. Let's... with 10 chocolate, that's 70. Let's refill the water and leg it, I think. We are happy to gather some water, and let's go. Right, so we're going to crack over to here and then just head east, I think. That's probably the best bet. We can always come back to this if need be. Do I even bother? Really? Do I... Is there much point? Is there much point? Screw it. Examine tomb. A tip of we've done this bit. Do I really need to repeat myself? Enter the tomb. We know this bit. We know it's probably going to be a live mummy inside. Oh, okay. There we go. Just fill the air as we lifted the cover from the sarcophagus. Ooh, gold as well. They don't stack though, do they? Okay. Okay. We'll take them and then we'll reassess when we get out of here. We snatched the treasures and quickly left. Cool. So. We are 2 spots overburdened. There's not really a chance of a... we haven't used the abacus. Let's use the abacus. Oh, great, thank you. Right, so we're never going to need torches again. So let's scrap the torches. Let's use the horn. Oh, we can choose who we want to chill out. Is he aggroed? He's aggroed. He's not aggroed, is he? There was a 75% chance. Let's put the raptor to sleep and make our way over here and just hope to God that is where we need to be, because that's all our chocolate gone. No, let's cancel. We're gonna go up. Oh god, that was a bad decision, wasn't it? Maybe. How much health do they have? 12. That's 2 rounds of dynamite. arguably. Let's roll. Oh, planned explosion. Planned explosion. Let's just get the defense up, I think. So let's riposte against that guy. Come on. Oh. Evade. That might be Bella, actually, taking that. Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. Let's do another planned explosion. Let's end this on a boom. We stripped what was useful from the dead. Cool. So, we're going to take the meat. We're going to take the raptor skins, I think. 8 animal teeth would come in useful, though. Oh, hang on, because we're going to use the meat anyway. So, put the meat back. Take those. Take those. Let's cook the meat. Oh, yeah, we'll just cook the meat up and eat it at the same time. 22. Well, that gets us pretty close. Oh, it's a shrine. That's a good point, actually. Is this our first shrine? I'm pretty sure this is our first shrine. Yeah, okay. We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. Its stone walls were covered with ornate engravings. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance that led within. The structure showed some long cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. Don't be a coward. Okie dokie. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. An altar flooded by light, throned in its centre. What do you have? Of course you have golds. Please stack. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, we're going to take those. We've got injured people, haven't we? So we can use up the medical stuff. We're going to need the water. Rope is cheap, so let's scrap the rope. Okay, if we can play like that. And we're going to use the medical stuff, so we'll keep that. I would not leave empty-handed. We took what we came for. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to shake wildly. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Of course, huge mountains erupted from the ground. Now that I don't have any dynamite to blow through them. Oh, that is awfully charitable of you, though, I will say. We set up camp to treat the injured. Who is most injured? 2 out of 6, 5, 2, 6. So let's heal up Captain Fred. Cool, and let's heal up Jacques. And that should mean that we can hopefully risk it for a biscuit. Please. Please, please, please. That's all we need. We need 29. We need luck. We need luck. Let me have luck. You were very lucky with my mummies. Hey, we got away with it. We got away with it. There was the Golden Pyramid enthroned above the landscape. Overcoming all the obstacles, we had yet survived. Cool. After this hardship, great relief overcame me. I knew that this name Ada Lovelace would be written about. Don't look back! Awesome. That was a very profitable expedition, and we got off pretty lightly considering. Where do we finish? Oh, and we came first as well. Awesome. Again, I don't really pay much attention to that side of things. There's no need to at the moment. As long as we get at least 3rd position and we have enough region points to level up 2 people right at the end, that's all good in the hood. Heroic! This is wonderful. Right. How handsome. Thank you. Adept receives an additional support die. Protector receives an additional defense die. Those two we both had last time. Fresh Air Fanatic. Increased sanity gain when resting in nature. Never seen that one before. Anthropology. Anthropological studies of indigenous cultures can be created for additional fame. That is a powerful one. And heavy carrier. Gain 2 additional inventory slots. Okay. So I'm not looking at keeping hold of the chef. If someone better comes across, I will be replacing him. With that in mind... I think I'm going to go for another support die this time round. Huzzah. Right, where are you putting me? Marginally in 2nd place we can handle. We need to build up some funds though. So let us gift the golden goose thing. We shall keep all the teeth because they're not worth any money here. We're going to sell the 2 raptor skins. They're not that good, in all honesty. They're not as good as I thought they would be anyway. So let us keep the spider legs. I'm sure we'll get a good trade-off on them. Fame for the mummies. It's hard to ignore, really, isn't it? So let's gift the mummy, keep the stone idol, obviously, gift the mummy, and then sell the last 2 gold bits. Gives us 163. That's not bad. That's not bad. So yeah, that was a very, very profitable expedition. Expedition 3 of 6 will go down as a good one. As a good one. Nothing to worry about there. I have been jibber jabbering for just over 40 minutes, so I will end this nice and swiftly. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.